Monterey Car Week is one of, if not the best car event in the world. Covering an entire peninsula on the coast of California, it attracts cars and collectors from all corners of the globe. And we're here to uncover the wild, the wonderful, and the truly powerful.
So this is 2,031 horsepower.
If you want to lock in a spec on a Valhalla, this is it.
Oh, this is big.
We're still scratching the surface of what makes Monterey Car Week so special. That's nuts. This is what you're driving up, yeah? Yeah, totally. But it's crazy there's two here. There's one in that truck.
Oh, yeah.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
I mean, in what world is there two?
Monterey Car Week. That's the only time that's like that.
Unbelievable.
And what better than with this MC12?
This is insane, man. I see two of these in the same proximity. It's unbelievable.
Only time of the year.
Yeah, that you're ever going to see that.
Insane.
Wow. Wow. Dude, it's a year to the day, effectively, since I was last here. So, holy that's so insane. It's the most ludicrous build.
Those springs are not factory, in case you're wondering.
Really?
Yeah,
what about these? I don't remember seeing these under the bonnet of the F12.
Yeah, those are factory.
Nice. Other than that, everything's stock, right? Oh my God! Yeah, it's like melting my tonsils. Literally spitting unburnt gas.
Yeah, all that spray was just like, ignite red ethanol.
So the last time I was here, you did the first start of the engine.
Hold on a second. Look at the windshield.
Just covered in fuel.
That's $8.
Now it's time to unveil one of Damon's wildest new builds, the Lamborghini Revuelto wide body. This thing doesn't just turn heads, it snaps necks.
How cool is that, man? It's so sick. I just want to see it on the road. The next closest platform is a laugh, for sure. There isn't anything closer to a laugh. That's it. There is no
P1.
There is no.
P1.
Well, now if you wanted to get one,
A P1.
yeah,
4.
yeah, but no V12 in the P1. I would say that's
No.
closer. I would say that is
This
closer.
is closer to
to a lap.
Ferrari.
Yeah, mate. I was just walking around it, like trying to take in all of the angles and all of the detail, but it's so good.
Oh, yeah.
And like in no world did you ever go, do you know what that needs? More. you know what I mean? Like you never think that.
Because the Revuelto is truly a beautiful
Yeah,
car.
it's stunning. Is
Yeah,
that?
the
Oh, is
back
that
might
the
be 6
difference?
inches.
That's the difference.
Oh
Because
wow!
think
Yeah,
about that.
yeah.
Or even wider.
I can see it. Yeah. Like this is gonna sound really odd because it's mad by still retaining some sort of classiness. Does that make sense? Like it's not like it's bad without being distasteful, if that makes sense. Like it could be OEM. That's a hard balance. Yeah. Like to see it on the road is gonna be mental.
We gotta see it driving.
Yeah. So excited for that. How sick is that, mate? How sick is that? That is so sick, bro. You nailed it. It's so good. I love it.
Oh yeah, and we still have the weird thing. Does yours do this? The windshield wipers just randomly turn on?
What do you mean?
The windshield wipers will turn on.
Is it because you've got the strip across the rain sensor?
Yeah.
Can't you cut a little hole in the rain sensor?
Hey.
After the chaos of the twin-turbo F12 and outrageous Revuelto, we made our way to DDE HQ, where Damon had a couple of special options lined up for me.
So for Car Week, we want to do something special. Swedish fish.
No!
And James, you're gonna take my very first car I ever built when I was 18 to 21 years old.
Man, I'll take it.
What do you think?
I'm without wheels, so I'll take anything.
All right, and all jokes aside, we're giving you guys the Lambos. You're gonna take the Swedish Fish are taking Dave's Squadra Corsa, and you are taking the updated, now wide-body GT1 Murcielago.
Could this be any wider? Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Mate, you can't see it on photos, how wide this thing is.
It's very wide. They said, how many louvers would you like? I said, I would please like all of them.
I would like all of the louvers.
Yeah, both of these cars, Dave's car and my car, these are genuine, one-off, actual Lamborghini race car parts. So,
so don't get this wrong.
When I say, for the most part, those parts on both of these cars are literally irreplaceable. It took me 5 years. So what you'll appreciate is with the Murcielago, again, DTM, in a stock Murcielago, the headlight is separate from the fender. The fender is bonded to the car. So you can't unbolt a front fender on a Murcielago. It's molded to the car. And furthermore, the headlights are usually like separate so you can pull them out, but they're glass and they're worth $10,000 a side. Not only is this molded to the car and is all carbon fiber, but the headlight is a part of the fender.
You know that JDM's looking pretty good right now.
So, but what do you think since the last time you saw it?
It's unreal. I mean, it was really, well, it was so special last time. It really did trigger a genuine purchase off the back of it.
Yeah, you bought an LP640.
Which we need to have a chat about.
Okay.
Because that didn't go to plan. Bought a car I can't drive effectively. The plan is that I'm going to drive this again, because this was the catalyst for it in the first place.
So hold on, back it up for a second. Yeah. So instead you came back here to put miles
the
on
plan
mine,
is,
which is
exactly.
factory gated.
There you go.
This is very DD of you.
There you go, it's perfect. This is what friends are for.
This I don't mind it. It's very daily driven exotics to lend a friend a car. But
It's a special one, man.
It's
awesome.
Just be careful.
So no changes from last year though, for the way it drives, everything's the same?
I know it drives differently because last year it was factory suspension.
Right.
Now it's on full custom Penske coilover, race coilovers. So it's lower, it's stiffer, it's wider, and it's on slicks. Now check out the headlights.
Oh wow, look at the beam. I remember last year when we drove it, it had the original headlights in it, which was like putting a candle in front of the car. Man, that's loud.
So,
I appreciate it, man.
as much as I love the Revolto, the SVJ, honestly, every car I've had, there's a piece of me. This is my f***ing thing. This is my Michelangelo.
You sure you want me to take it?
You're the only person I trust. I don't even trust Dave. My wife's like, you're gonna let James drive your car? I was like, he's got a lot of money. Mercies are just such a unique design.
Yeah.
I think they're gonna go down in history as one of the most beautiful Lamborghinis of all time. And then you do this to it, if you like this, but like,
that's a step
just
on.
think about this, like the doors go straight up, it's gated, it's not hard to drive slow, which I love.
No, it's fine.
And it's not hard to drive fast. You have this big, beautiful, naturally aspirated V12, and this is the 6.2. So this is not the 6.5 that he has in his LP. So
LP car.
they do sound different, but this still, as you heard, sounds insane.
Sounds amazing.
So there you have it.
Very cool.
And it's my baby and I love it. And I think the whole look and everything went really well.
It's fantastic, man. It's a special thing. This was going in for its surgery like the week after I dropped it back off here.
Correct, yeah.
It was like going right in, and you said the next time you see this, it's going to look totally different.
Absolutely. There will not be another
There
one.
will not be another one of those. That's for damn sure. Yeah.
If there's
It's
one
about
thing
as
that's
unique
cool
as
is
it gets.
knowing that you're not going to run into another street GT1.
GT1.
If for some reason someone
Has a
drags
GT1.
one of the two, there's only
Yeah.
two GT1s race cars that have made it to North America. An original Ryder built street car, Phil's car and this car.
Not long after, we rolled out to a local car meet, the perfect warm-up before tomorrow's monster drive to Monterey, where the real adventure begins.
It's mega. It's not as intimidating as it looks. Like
How different to last year is it?
Stiffer is the biggest thing. Once you're on the road, you don't notice the width as much. But getting out of the garage door, I was like, oh, this is big. But once you're out on the road, it's not so bad. But the immediate thing is the stiffness of it compared to last year. Is a thing. And I don't remember the resistance on full lock like last year.
We called it an early night, knowing the next day meant a long run to Monterey. But when morning came, the Lamborghini threw us a little problem before we even left the driveway.
How did we do this last year? Oh, hold on. No. It's latched, but it won't close. We must have brought soft bags last year. Do you know, I think that kit really works. It doesn't look aftermarket, which is quite amazing.
The drive to Monterey is officially underway. Our first stop, a beachfront location packed with some of the wildest cars you've ever seen. And this is just the beginning.
This is just the very tip of things. It's very cool, but we've got a 7-hour drive. And this is if we just keep driving without stops all the way up to Carmel. It's just shy of 7 hours, 338 miles. But this is it, man. This is like, for me, where car week starts. I'm not sure if you followed the journey of us when Matt Armstrong and I took a road trip down through Italy, and the roads were atrocious. Well, the roads in the UK aren't much better, and it turns out that the roads in LA are equally as poor. And a conversation that keeps coming up in my own mind is, what about a Huracan Storato? When this launched, it was something that just didn't appeal to me or wasn't really on my radar at all. I thought I wasn't the demographic for it, because when you see it in the way that it's marketed, you think that it's designed for basically going off-road and on gravel tracks. But the reality of it is, when you go on most roads these days, I certainly find myself on, they're all atrocious. And I thought that would be a really interesting proposition, maybe as a pseudo daily or something. The more time that I spend being fortunate to drive on many roads around the world, the more this platform or a Dakar appeals greatly. Check out this, the sidewalls on these tires. Look at the amount of clearance. I mean, it's designed really for taking a pounding, isn't it? Comments below, maybe that's an option. But we're still in LA, and this is the beginning of the drive. So let's have a look at some cars. Got a nice matte black Revuelto here. We've got some really cool kit. One of the things that really stands out, particularly in Californian car culture, is it's very rare to find a stock car. Even if it's just a small mod, everything has its own tweak, whether it's some livery or some different wheels. It can go as extreme as Skiddy's car, where he's taken a more conventional Huracan and turned it into a Technica. So that isn't the original front end of this car, that is a Technica front end that he has retrofitted to this car, all the way up to possibly the two most extreme, which are of course Damon and Dave's cars, SLS with a GT3 body kit on it, and the super wide body Lamborghini Revuelto, which I still think is the best car that DD have built so far. It's so special. So the car we're sat in right now is the single reason that I am currently the owner of a Murcielago LP640. The significance of the LP640 is that it was the sort of facelift, sort of successor to the non-LP car, which is the normal Murcielago. This car bit me so hard in the feels that I honestly, by the time that I got to Monterey, I was online looking for Murcielagos. We got home from this trip last year, and within 2 months, I was the very proud owner of one. Turns out I bought a special, but not necessarily the right car for my intentions. You see, the whole reason of buying the car was for this. You know, to be able to interact with one of the finest naturally aspirated V12s ever made with an H-pattern open snick-snack gearbox. So you could just do that, rev match and change gear for absolutely no reason at all. This is why we drive.
Along the way, we pulled into a Gumball 3000 pit stop. Ocean views, the cars lined up outside a beach shack. It looked like something ripped straight from the Fast and Furious.
I know it sounds like we're driving fast, but we're not. And that's the enjoyment of it. You don't have to drive fast to enjoy it when you're in a pack of great cars with great friends, having a great time. And I think Car Week for me, why it's one of my favorite weeks of the whole year, is because it's the embodiment, really, the epitome of everything that I love about cars, condensed into 1 week with great people, sunshine, fantastic cars. In many ways, it's why I started automotive YouTube, for moments and sounds like this. Yeah, make a decision. What are you going to have, the wild boar?
Yeah.
Or the windmill?
Or the car.
Or the, yeah. Look at this. Like, there's probably 8 of those in the world.
stop was a body shop, hoping they could apply a quick fix on Dave's wounded Mercedes and get it back on track for the Monterey madness that lies ahead.
Well, the SLS had a small incident on the highway twice today, so we lost the diffuser and then the front bumper split in half. The concern is obviously it's car week. I want the car to look good next to the Merc store we built, and its current form doesn't look great. Also, I don't want it to tear apart and actually be damaged beyond repair. We lost the diffuser, but you can't even really tell by looking at it. If I lost that lower part of the bumper, it'd be over. And it's hand built in the Philippines. Took 8 months to build the kit. It's not going to be overnight. So, trying to salvage it. Chuck has a body shop here. Does custom restorations, obviously some crazy stuff. So, let's take a look at it and see how they can help us out.
The next morning kicked off with pure chaos. By chance, a guy who told me he bought his McLaren because of one of my videos had just watched it burst into flames right outside our house.
Can you just take a picture for me? Because you owned this one.
I
too.
did own this one.
But
yeah, this one.
It's unfortunately.
This was one of the game-changing
Yeah.
cars, man. Yeah.
Crazy, right?
That is crazy.
I don't know why.
So you noticed it was smoking while you were
Yeah,
driving.
noticed.
And then you pulled in here.
Yeah, pulled in here. Engine suddenly stopped without saying anything.
Okay, engine
No
stopped.
alarm, nothing.
And then there was flames.
Yeah, flames.
And by pure chance, the guys who turned up to clean our cars had water.
Yeah, I crazily screamed that somebody has fire extinguisher or
what you
instead of
heard.
water. And it's
I heard
sprayed.
someone this morning shout water, and I was like, someone must be really thirsty. Wow, that could have been a whole different car week for you if you'd pulled into a different road.
Yeah, that's right.
Have you got any transport? Have you got?
I got
any
off
other
transport.
to go around?
Yes.
Okay.
They are arranging.
You know, I guess when this happens, this is an insurance claim. This isn't a mechanical. This is like insurance. It's a car flare.
Well, when you look quite far, like behind that induction point, it is bad. That surface there is just the very tip of it. If you look all the way down, it's melted, charred, and black. All the way down.
Carbon in there.
It's bad. To be fair, it still smells pretty hot and pretty bad.
There's only one way to kickstart the first morning of Car Week: coffee. A quiet stroll to Ocean Avenue was the initial plan, but within minutes we were surrounded by incredible machines on every corner.
My town's taken over, so I stand here and I ruin their fun.
You don't think this is cool though?
No, I hate this.
Monterey Car Week is something else entirely. Everywhere you look, hypercars, multi-million-dollar classics, one-off supercars, all just casually cruising by like it's normal.
We've got to get the tickets to access the Quail tomorrow, and we've applied for accreditation months in advance, and then you get an email through like maybe a few days before the event, and it says you got to come to this address to pick up these tickets to get you into the main event, which is the Quail. Do you get quite a lot of people turning up first, like early in the morning ahead of Quail?
Yeah.
Do you? Okay, really? No one comes
the
to
craziest. Tomorrow is the craziest.
tomorrow morning. Everyone just turns up.
Everybody's like, I want to go now. Yeah. Oh, and then they don't even get out. They pull up and they're like, bring it to me.
Right now, I gotta go. Wow. So you guys have an early start then
Yes.
tomorrow. It's blue. But it looks. No. Thank you very much. Appreciate the help, man. Thank you. Right. So here's another prime example of a standard Quail scene, or even Car Week scene. You'll just turn the corner and there'll be a roof parked up waiting to collect a ticket. This sort of stuff scattered all over the place. While we've been here at M5 Touring's just turned up over there. It's endless and you never see all of it. It just sort of unfolds. Don't forget, pretty much every major car brand is here. And because of the nature of the event, every car they bring is their special edition top tier stuff. So everywhere you go, it's just complete immersion in petrolhead magic.
But before diving into the surreal world of the Quail, we hit one of Car Week's most exclusive experiences, the brand villas, an opportunity to immerse yourself in an entire mansion dedicated to individual supercar brands.
So the really unique thing about all the brand villas is that they are perfectly curated, that when you go through the door, it's 100% immersion in the brand experience. Exclusive stuff, new products, get to talk with brands and speak with their representatives and people that you generally wouldn't be able to access, which is cool. But the most special thing about it is it's entirely curated for the brand. No outside influence, 100%. In this case, Aston Martin.
Inside, Aston Martin had transformed their villa into a complete brand experience. The latest cars on display, luxury partners, and I even got a personal tour from Aston Martin's own Alex Long.
So this is a new concept for 25. We wanted something more immersive, more kind of client focused. People spend a lot more time around the cars, have better conversations with people, particularly with Valhalla.
I got an invite to drive that next month.
Yeah.
I can't tell you how excited I am. What made you want to turn the wick up a bit more? Because you don't step out of a 707 and go, do you know what that needs?
No, I think
more.
It's, whenever you do a program, there's always, you can always take more and more and more. We learned a lot of stuff also doing Valhalla. The turbochargers in particular were interesting. So
Valhalla turbo system, brilliant.
Bit of work on suspension and handling and the exhaust system to let it breathe better. It's a brilliant evolution of the car.
I bet.
Yeah.
And your embargo's just lifted on pre-production drive.
Yes.
Which was a sensational experience.
Yeah.
It doesn't hang around, does it?
No.
It's pretty swift.
It's a brilliant car. I think, there's some final tweaks we want to make, but, as we saw with the prototype drives, it's still an Aston. It's mid-engine, carbon fibre, incredibly ambitious as a spec.
I can't tell you how long I've been waiting to say an Aston with a twin clutch box in it.
Yeah.
It's fantastic.
And a really advanced one as well.
A really advanced one.
Yeah. The spec.
So down here then, if you want to lock in a spec on a Valhalla, this is it here.
Yeah, so we have the Q room in here, so our bespoke house. A lot of clients out here who want to lock in their spec on Valhalla.
What an incredibly memorable occasion for someone to lock in their spec during car week.
Yeah,
that's very cool, isn't it?
It's really, it brings Gaydon and the headquarters out here, which is really cool.
Great to see you, mate. Thanks very much.
Up next, Zenvo House, a next-level mega villa with next-level mega cars.
But I've been waiting for this moment to try and get the wide-bodied Revuelto next to, dare I say it, a standard Revuelto with a very familiar paint job. What's the chances of seeing my paint job halfway around the world? And something else which is interesting, even though the cars are painted the same, because of the way it's sprayed, this has different colors than mine at different angles. So I know at this angle, my car doesn't look like that.
I believe that.
Which is wild.
I almost can't even duplicate it, really.
No, it's daft.
It's cool to see, we were just chatting this before the boys walked in. It's cool to see, again, we wanted to get a Revuelto next to my SCV12 version. And it's actually crazy how this makes this already look pretty basic.
Look pretty normal. Yeah,
Sorry,
it's mad.
I didn't mean that.
No, it does. It does look normal. Mad, look at the sculpture on it. It's berserk. Yeah. I think the livery also helps as well, enhance it even further, right?
Turned out good.
It turned out really good, yeah. This Aurora has a similar paint to the Revuelto.
Wow.
That's crazy.
So this is the new car.
Yeah, look at that. Crazy color spectrum.
It's a cool looking car.
Yeah.
They're doing that whole, what Aston's done.
Yeah.
Now they're trying to incorporate that, what looks like, aero from an F1 car.
Interior is cool.
Let's see.
Open it.
Oh.
Carbon tub. Ooh, driving position's good. Oh, look at that. That's crazy. Have you seen this? Watch that dial here. Right, this is going around, and now Apple CarPlay. How cool is that?
50 units each.
Wow. Yeah.
This is the first time I've been up close with your car in a while, and you've evolved it a lot.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
It's,
Congratulations on that. It looks.
You mean compared to the first models?
Yeah.
That's day and night, of course.
It's a huge advancement, isn't it?
It's starting from a blank sheet of paper.
Yeah.
Every nut and bolt is designed by, everything is from the ground up. So everything you see is ours, down to the bolts, basically.
Wow.
So, if you asked me 5 years ago if we would have had our own V12, I would say,
No chance.
that would be awesome, but no way. But here we are. And
So can we check out the engine?
Of course.
I'd love to see this thing up close. The packaging, even from over here, you can see it's super tight.
Yeah, for what it is, it's super compact. It's 1250 horsepower is like base.
Okay.
Can actually do a lot more.
I'm sure.
But
what's the RPM, or what is its top?
10,000 RPM.
It's 10,000 RPM.
Yeah.
From a quad turbocharged V12.
Yeah, 6.6 liters. So yeah.
It's not to be underestimated how challenging it is to get 10k out of a turbocharged engine. Never mind a quad turbocharged engine. That's really impressive.
Yeah, no,
that's really impressive. Wow. So incredible. Oh, the pickup is fast. Oh, the pickup is super fast.
Yeah, it's immediate.
It's like a motorbike.
Yeah.
I'm actually shocked by that pickup. It's the closest thing I've heard to a bike.
Yeah,
It's
well,
amazing. I love this juxtaposition of a 720S and that American car from like the 50s. This is a classic Monterey moment. Like you're just driving past basically a car park. And this, on any other week, this would just be the car park to like a garden centre. It's just kind of what Car Week's about, really. Just sort of randomly stopping, just as we thought we were sort of on our way back to base. I mean, that's representative of Car Week right there. The most random set of cars turning up in a car park. Literally on our way back home, and we both took a glance, and there's this random car park that is, I don't even know if this is an official car meet. I think just people gravitate towards a space where they can park, and this massive eclectic mix of cars turns up and everyone hangs out. Like, if you wanted to dream up the most random, eclectic, strange mix of cars, you couldn't write what we're walking through right now. When you see photos online during Car Week, Instagram's full of it, and you think they're these curated sets because everything looks amazing. That dude's just parked up here for a coffee. It's events like this that I'm not afraid to say that my automotive knowledge is distilled into a very specific sector of relatively modern sports and supercars. And when I walk down things like this, I have no idea what I'm staring at, which is fascinating to me considering I basically immersed my entire life in cars. But coming here, so it's like eye-opening, you know, there's this whole other genres. I suppose it's no different to music, say, for example, you know? If you're into metal, that might be all you know until you meet someone who's into jazz. Different worlds, similar appreciation. Strange. Why can't they make shapes like this anymore? I mean, look at that. Look. Back in the day, many cars were this shape. Okay, they weren't slammed like this. The fact is, this sort of aesthetic was sort of generally commonplace. And now we've got like homogeneous boxes like that. Back when they had no seat belts and no bolster support. So what little lateral performance it did have, you would roll from side to side. But you would look cool doing it because you basically drive like that, like you're on an armchair.
It's moments like this why we love Car Week. Modern and classics bringing people together ahead of the main event, the Quail.
Why is Quail so special? I mean, it's not like any other car show, and it's probably the highest concentration of special kit all in one place.
Yeah, it's like the best of the best and the biggest collectors all come to one place once a year. And they've got really good food, and it's not just cars, like they've got this random, looks like a drone that you can fly in. That looks terrifying.
That does look terrifying.
I just went and looked at this. They have a demo coming, not this one, this is a display, but they're gonna fly it overhead soon. But they're saying that it has like 85 redundancies, but it's all electric. Okay. So the pilot was like, well, hold on, what's your stall speed, blah, 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 blah. The pilot's like, I ain't going in that thing. It's gonna be like an Uber for the wealthy. So it has 6 electric motors, it only needs 4 to fly. Each motor has redundancy in 2 brushless fans inside the motor. So if one fan fails, it's okay. Then it has 4 power systems, it only needs 2 to fly. So in other words, stop stressing out, I got this. Hold on.
Good, how
Great
you
to
doing?
see you.
Good to see you.
How's life, man?
Life's good.
Yeah?
Yeah, life's
cool.
real good.
Well, when can I come along for some pizza, man?
Dude,
It looks the best. Congrats on the opening of that, man. It's very cool.
Pizza and cars, what's better, right?
What's better, mate?
What more do you need in life, right?
Exactly.
Wow. Look at this. Pedal placement's sensational. Yeah, I need to drive one of these. This looks very, very cool. I mean, look at this. Open gated, H-pan box. Wow. Look at the detail here. You have to pull this up so you can put it into reverse. And inside, the lining continues on the inside of the gearbox. The details are amazing. It's amazing. I mean, look at this. Just incredible. Really substantial occasion happening today at Quail. 30th anniversary of the Ferrari F50. There's plenty of red ones, there's a few black ones, and there's a couple of yellow, but there's only one silver.
Oh, Just one more thing, this Ferrari F50 GT1 won Best of Show at the Quail. It was later reported the owner turned down an offer of $30 million for the car. This is a fleeting opportunity to take a closer look at cars I'll likely never, ever see again. Each one with a story to tell, and in many cases, straight from the creators themselves.
We've been talking about dealing with bumpy roads recently, and the idea of a Starato or maybe a 911 Dakar would fit the bill, but this doesn't take care of the potholes. This is interesting. So it's a resto-mod of the original V8 Vantage. So we're talking like 1970s platform. Resto-modded. Interesting. All right, so tell me a little bit about this. I saw your teaser online. I was like, I need to see this thing.
Yeah. So 71 Aston Martin DBS. You know what it started with and what it boiled down to was a amazing customer we have. His name's Eric. He came to us and he said, I want to build a car. Mike and Jim said, well, what do you want to build? And he said, well, what do you want to build? And they said they want to build a European muscle car.
All right.
And he went home, Googled European muscle car, and what came up was a Aston Martin DBS.
Perfect.
So here we are, right?
Fantastic.
We acquired one.
Yep.
And we started cutting it up.
Okay.
After a bunch of design work by Gary Ragel, you know, he came up with some renderings. The entire car was designed in CAD. So got a full roll cage inside the car. It's all hidden by interior panels.
Nice.
Full carbon.
Good. Yeah.
So everything that, from the vantage point you're at right now, if you can see it, it's probably carbon.
It's probably carbon.
The bumpers are billet machined aluminum. And
really? Wow. That is a hell of a block of aluminum.
Right.
That's amazing. Yeah.
The side chrome around the window trim, that's all billet. Custom HRE wheels. These are functional. So these dip in and they dump air on top of the calipers, cool those rear brakes. You know, we've modified every inch of this car. Pulled, squeezed, pushed, tucked. But we wanted to stay true to Aston Martin. We wanted to honor the brand, respect the brand, and respect the styling, right? Like what David Brown did with these cars was amazing. And we wanted to respect that, but we wanted to make it uniquely ours. And, you know, even like the glass. So the front glass and the rear glass are original Aston Martin windshield and rear glass that was cut down. We water jetted that down to get the shape that it is. But the curves, all that's the same.
Curves old school. Wow, amazing.
A little bit, right? It's the cross brace structure, and this is where we ran all of the hosing, like from the supercharger for the cooling up to the heat exchangers. That all runs underneath this cross brace to hide that out.
Okay.
Upper and lower inner fenders that are carbon. Of course, everything's carbon, right?
Wow.
Custom supercharger from Harrop. So what they normally do is have a 45 offshoot of that snorkel, put an air box up behind the headlight, right? Well, since we're bringing the air in the middle, we talked to them and they built a custom snorkel with a custom shaft and pulley, different lid, different brick, moved the coolant ports to the rear because they're normally in the front. Essentially a one-off bespoke supercharger for this Coyote. At the crank, 1,016 horse. Obviously, we dialed it down and tuned it down so it's streetable.
1,060.
And 16.
At 16.
That was at the crank, of course, but then we dialed it way down so it's streetable and has some great table manners. Amazing engine. That all is only possible with the technology, right, that we're embracing with CAD design and 3D printing. If we look on the inside of the car, one of my favorite things about this car.
Wow, it's beautiful.
So everything in here, with the exception of the steering wheel and the steering column, if it's shiny, it's 3D printed stainless steel.
Wow. Okay.
So the shifter, the bezels, the HVAC controls, the e-brake, which looks like a Walther PPK for the James Bond reference.
Yeah.
The
I love it.
HVAC vents. That's printed on the sills with the Union Jack and the American flag.
Beautiful.
That badge is printed, but the sill itself is machined.
Sure.
But,
I love the shifter. That's very intricate, isn't it? It's amazing.
And what we wanted to do with this printed stuff is have somebody who knows machining look at it
and then go, wow.
That's impossible.
Sure.
You can't machine that. So then it begs the question, well, how did you do it? And then we talk about the technology that we've embraced on this build. These visors are pretty trick. So
they are cool.
They're made by Gentex. So what they are, if I fired this up right now, is this slider up here. I can go from the tint it is now. If I slid over, it would darken up like that.
Dial the transparency of it?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Wow, I like that.
That technology exists in no other automobile right now.
Wow.
This is the first time it's been outside of their prototyping department in a car.
Is that a ball joint adjustment for the steering angle?
Yep, that's your
pretty
angle
trick.
adjustment. Yeah, we wanted to do something different.
Yeah, I like that.
And then, you know, Aston's, the original, they had that kind of pod that's on the column.
Sure, yeah.
You've got a horn lever and a signal lever. And we wanted to retain that. We really liked that in the original car. It was one of the things that we thought was just so unique to a British car, to an Aston Martin. Definitely nothing you see in a Camaro or a Mustang or any of that, right? So we wanted to do that, and we machined that piece with all the components on the inside to make it function like the original, and also look like the original.
It's really cool. All of these subtle details here.
Yeah.
There's quite a lot of components in this that feel OEM Aston.
Right.
It's really nice.
Oh, thank you. Yeah,
it's very cool.
No, we're really proud of it. We just hope that we did Aston Martin and the name proud.
Yeah.
You know, and what's been really great about this show is we've had so many people come by who either are Aston fans. They have usually several.
Yes.
Right. It's really exciting for us to then get their feedback, and everybody's just loved it.
Fantastic.
So we'll close the clamshell.
Yeah, let's have a look at this. I mean, that is one hell of a bonnet.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming, so this is all carbon, the whole thing?
All carbon. That's the badge is
All of the
3D printed
badge.
stainless.
Beautiful.
But yeah, so this car, up to the front bumper, billet aluminum machine, 3 pieces welded together, plated.
Amazing.
The badge is 3D printed stainless. Of course, the grill's all carbon. The lower balance is all
These
carbon.
intakes.
We've got heat exchangers on either side. So generally that engine and supercharger setup would have one, but just you can never go wrong with more cooling, right?
Exactly.
You can always shut it down.
Yeah, for sure.
So we've got one on each side. The radiator actually has a secondary system as well. It's from a Shelby Mustang, and they're supercharged, right? So they had so basically an added capacity with a little more cooling fins. So we've got that in there. Super happy with the way it came out, and we're really stoked.
Yeah, you ought to be. It's really special. Yeah, congratulations, man. Thanks for your time. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thanks.
Sure.
So with this being a manual, is it detuned at all? Is the gearing different, or is it just the manual?
With the manual, like the non-manual, we're not going to give you all the power in first gear.
Right.
We want to give you enough to where you're basically, depending on the road temperature and the grip, you're kind of on the edge of traction control.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
But look, I can't give somebody 2,000 horsepower in first gear and put them in the hedge.
No, what's
That's
the point?
Fun, right?
No.
So what's the point? So you're not going to get full. You're not going to get the full. This also has the Evo update. So this is 2,031 horsepower. You're not going to see that until the top of fourth gear, which is going to be 150 miles an hour.
You're going to be moving.
Yeah, you'll be moving. Our most bespoke program for a customer that says they want to do some sort of crazy one-off, and that's not just paint, livery. It's like we're re-engineering the car.
Yeah, it's a big job.
That's what we call, it's under our Maverick division. So Maverick is our most bespoke. We'll do 1 and no more than 2 cars a year. When a client does that level of program, they get their initials on the car.
Oh, very cool.
NMF5 Revolution LF. Nice. So if you go back to the interior and you look at the plaque.
So cool seeing an H-pattern box in your car.
Yeah,
it's so cool. I love that.
I can't wait for you to drive it.
Oh, I'd love to experience it. Yeah.
I would love to show you we built 2 fully exposed carbon cars, and our design team, I think the last time I saw it, they had about a 40-page deck on how all the different pieces were going to align. And that way, how the carbon aligns, because it's almost it's like Rubik's Cube with carbon fiber.
Yeah.
So,
absolutely.
So if you ever get a chance to see Rick Hendrick, the NASCAR team owner, his collection, he has one. Michael Jordan has one. Awesome. But at some point, if you see one of those, I think how our team is able to match all of the weave and the carbon.
It's all hand placed, right?
It's all hand placed.
And you have to match the weave.
You're matching the weave, and you don't see them come together until you start batching them up.
Done.
So a lot of parts get rejected.
I bet. Yeah.
So anyway, it's joy through suffering.
That's a good description.
This is joy through suffering.
Yeah, I totally understand that. Yeah, I totally get it. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, like a mother having a child.
100%.
Childbirth and raising a kid is joy through suffering. That's what we do.
That's a great description.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Well, let's get that ticket booked to Texas. I want to come see you. That'd be great to see you, pal. Congratulations again. Congratulations. Oh, that's got a great actuation. What a notch. Oh. You know, if you ever had a thought of how a manual Hennessy would feel, this is exactly how you expect it to feel.
So my analogy would be, is if you wanted a really finely tuned firearm, so like a Colt 1911,
you're right.
When you're pulling that
feels like a rifle bolt,
and you feel that tactile, that sound.
Wow.
That's what we wanted.
It does. It feels like a bolt, like a rifle bolt. That's really special.
Come look at my car, James.
Look at this. All right. I'm glad we found it.
We found it.
It's hard to miss, to be fair.
No.
That is a serious flake.
Yes, that's
awesome.
the medium flake.
That's medium.
They have 3 flake sizes, and that's medium.
Yeah.
Okay, glitz plus.
So the theme, right? It's a day at the beach. You have the
Okay.
sky, the sand, the towel, the tan, the umbrella. Right? So it's a super vibe.
Yeah.
And my wife loves hot dog iconography, so we have the hot dog shift knob.
That's pretty
acrylic
serious.
with hot dogs in there.
How you dream that up? You know, when you're chatting about the spec of this, do you know what would be great if we put hot dogs in the shifter?
Yes. It has an airplane engine, so everything else has to start on this level of weird, right? So when you start with airplane engine in car,
yes,
the level of weird is already very high. So you
Weird
don't have
benchmark.
to try that hard to accept other things that are weird.
Right.
So we have the Bentley sheepskin floor mats.
I love that.
Which is very
deep
important.
pile. Look at that.
It's a super deep pile. These are heated. So we have the 2-mode heat.
seats?
Yeah, heated sport bucket. Yeah.
I love it.
And then, you know, Freeman Thomas is the CEO of Manx. And my favorite Freeman Thomas design is the Audi TT baseball stitch. So we did the Audi TT baseball stitch here as a little throwback to Freeman.
There's some great details in this.
It's really,
I love
really
it.
good. Yeah.
Fantastic.
Yeah, and then the big red knob is to purge the oil from the cylinders before you start it, because 2 of the cylinders are upside down. So you have to do this very silly little dance.
I love the
to
impracticality of it.
Well, they have a thing, you know, what's funny is they now have a thing that does that automatically, and I said,
Right?
absolutely,
Absolutely not. No,
It has
you want
to
to prime
be
it yourself.
maximum stupid and weird. Yeah.
Brilliant. It's the best.
It's the Biff
It is the
Tannen,
best.
nobody can start this car but me. It's that.
Yeah, no one's stealing this.
Yeah,
no,
I can leave the
for
keys
sure.
in it. No one
yeah.
can figure it out.
Good luck.
Yeah. But
Crikey.
so fun.
How'd you
right?
go about sourcing a plane engine? You just buy one off the shelf?
No, so this company in Australia develops the engine for use in light aircraft, and they go, well, it would probably be smart to test this on the ground first. So
Nice.
they fitted it to a Beetle, an old Beetle.
All right.
And Philip, who owns Myers-Manx now, saw like a video of this thing running and was like, whoa, if it fits in a Beetle.
Awesome.
And so he tried to buy a bunch of engines, which they, as a very tiny company, could not deliver. So he bought the company, and now Myers-Manx owns Radial Motion that builds this, and they put a lot of resources into it, motorsports people and aviation people together.
Wow.
And they
That's
have
really cool.
what is actually a pretty reliable, powerful car engine.
Incredible.
That sounds really weird. It's water cooled, so it has the fins, but
yeah,
there's
of
a
course.
radiator. So it's a water cooled engine.
That's wild.
Pretty nuts, right?
Really nuts. I love it, man.
But in
Very
a world
cool.
where now when it's like everything's 1,000 horsepower,
Yes. It's almost better to go the other way.
It's the other way.
The other
We're
way.
going the other way.
Yeah, I like the other way. This is very special.
Yeah, yeah.
Congrats, man.
Thank you,
That's
James.
awesome.
Always good
Well
to see
done,
you.
mate. There's some great cars about as well. There's some really cool stuff. We've not been to see the GMA special edition thing, but that looks pretty wild.
I missed that.
That looks
so.
yeah.
I was thinking they need to do something new.
Yeah,
now,
yeah,
right?
yeah. So they've just done this. Apparently they're doing 10 of them, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, well, you know the one that we looked at, a friend of ours just took delivery of his. He ordered it here last year, and he's taking delivery here, and his has a 3-cylinder aeroplane engine in it.
And I'll tell you something other
Yeah.
weird thing
Yeah.
that I believe is correct is that the founder or the owner of that company now, he owns the Isdera Commendatore 1112i.
Does he?
I think so.
That's it.
I'm not sure.
Wow.
I think so.
This guy's a
Which is,
proper purist niche thing. yeah.
You would fit, I think.
Yeah, I think I would fit in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I reckon I would, huh?
We're trying it tonight, no?
Yeah, I think so.
Let's not lock it.
That's the plan. Is there what if it doesn't unlock?
Then you're going to Sweden, mate.
This has got a seal, right?
Yeah.
So no oxygen.
But you can't break it.
Huh?
If you get in there.
That's what I mean. I'm done. If it locks and you can't undo it, I'm dead.
Yes.
Yeah. That's great. Well, that's the answer I was looking for.
It is already a coffin.
Yes, exactly. It's a high-speed coffin.
It's just missing one crucial part.
a KNC coffin.
Yes.
So Goodwood, congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you
so
so much.
fastest homologated production car
Correct.
up the Goodwood hill climb.
Yeah.
Congrats, man. That's
Thank you very
serious pedaling.
It was. I mean, as I said to you before, it didn't feel that quick to me.
Right.
It was like we talked me and Christian like how fast should we go, and he said, I mean, do it in a safe way, push as much as you want to, but don't risk anything.
Okay.
And so we were like, okay. And then I went up the hill, and when I went up there, some people applauding, like,
Yeah.
that must be good.
What was that? Yeah.
when the other cars didn't filming my back, like, okay, it was probably a good lap, and it was 47. I was amazed.
Unbelievable.
I didn't feel maybe 48 and a half or something, but I didn't know it was 47. So
Yeah.
it was a good run.
Brilliant. And so we're back 12 months after you also broke the lap record. It's like talking to some Michael Schumacher here. After you broke the production car lap record at Laguna Seca.
Correct, yeah.
Are you gonna go for a go
I mean,
maybe
we have something in the
Sunday and see how it
background here
goes?
that,
Okay.
Might be.
All right.
I mean, we'll probably have a go.
Yeah.
If the weather is good, and
yes.
we feel like the car is a good window, and I mean, we have a free slot for ourselves.
Okay.
Then
Cool.
we might go for it.
Nice.
So let's see.
Tough work, man. I'll be there for that one.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Be good. Kind of like that. I bet we don't get these in the UK. Classic case of, oh, that's quite cool. No, you can't have it. It's big. Look at that. Absolute hyper chunk. Terrain spec.
If you want to see the new Lamborghini and Bugatti reveals, plus ultra special creations like the GMA S1 LM, head to the main Mr. JWW channel now. But first, it's time for Exotics on Broadway.
Good, are you? Good. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Are you guys coming to Exotics on Broadway?
Yes, sir.
Cool, then I'm not going to say hi to you here.
Exotics on Broadway is the event of the people and an annual get-together for the fans ahead of some wild evening drifting when the sun goes down.
Guys, we are going to the Monterey Motorsports Festival. My accent's all wrong. We are going to the Monterey Motorsports Festival, where cars come to connect over coffee and more.
The final day of Car Week, and we're rolling out together to one last destination, the track. We're at Laguna Seca, an iconic racetrack for a special Koenigsegg event, which may result in a new world record.
This is becoming an annual thing. So on our drive back to LA, we stopped by Laguna Seca, and the significance of it is, this time last year, to the day, Koenigsegg set, at that time, the production car lap record around Laguna Seca. Quickly after that, it was succeeded by Zinger, and now I believe Koenigsegg are back here today to see if they can bring it back again with the Sadez Spear. So we're here to give them some support and hopefully capture it for you guys. Right, as far as special track days go, we're lucky to attend track days all around the world, but this one at the end of Car Week is a collaboration between Koenigsegg and Gunther Works. Hence, an entire row of Koenigsegg's and an entire row of Gunther Works. What's really special is the Gunther Flatnose, which just launched at Quail, is here, dynamic on track. And over there, that champagne-coloured Gemera is the sort of first completely production-ready, with the Ghost Pack Gemera, running 2,300 horsepower. Hopefully, we're going to get to go out in that in a minute. Look at this, we've got exposed blue carbon Agera RS. We've got a completely exposed carbon Regera. This was the Gemera I was talking about. This is now full production spec, although they have dismounted the roof box, which is cool. CC850, the automatic manual that melted the internet when it launched. Agera HH, and the Draken, which is effectively an Agera RS, also completely exposed carbon. And then down here is the Gunther Works team. And the special thing about this is these cars are here not for show or static, these are all running right now. Check out this, this literally launched at Quail the other day and it keeps going. They're all driving around. Now, what motor show in the world debuts a brand new car and then the following day takes it on track? That's just another example, and we're scratching the surface still. As much as I'm trying to fit all of this stuff into this video, we're still scratching the surface of what makes Monterey Car Week so special. Comments below. I'm hoping we're giving you a flavor of the scale of it, the specialness of it, and why we try not to miss it every single year.
Sadly, the time at the track was just too short for the record attempt. And just like that, we're back on the road to LA. One final ride, one final laugh, and one last goodbye. So be sure to subscribe, because we'll be back with another adventure soon, and the next one is gonna be wild.